broccoli today. One, because we all know broccoli is healthy for us. Also, we have broccoli in our sampler and we have broccoli in our salad mix. This is crazy to me, but 1.5 pounds of broccoli, adult broccoli, is equivalent to the nutrition of 2 ounces of microgreen broccoli. And so we talked about plus more benefits. And so one of those benefits was...
Well, in the studies, there's scientific shows that a microgreen plant, to grow that, uses 200 times less water, 94% less time in growing a microgreen plant. You can grow it in 7 days, harvest it and have it to market and eat it in 7 days, whereas it might take you 7 weeks or more in a traditional garden, and that's pretty neat. It also uses a lot less energy and to get it to market, as far as petroleum and the carbon footprint, and it's better for the environment. It doesn't use pesticides. It doesn't use fertilizers. It just water and sunlight.
Which is not only better for your body consuming it, but better for the planet, because we don't have the runoff and all of that into our drinking water. When you were talking about some of the properties of the microgreen and how they're different, one of the things you read a lot about antioxidants.
Yeah, vegetables. Everybody knows that fruits and vegetables are good in good for you, good nutrition for you, and they provide antioxidants. You hear a lot of that word used, antioxidant. Well, what is antioxidant? That's kind of like saying they give you anti-aging qualities. They help your body not age as fast, not age as abruptly as if you didn't have them. So, like I gave an example, if you take just a whole apple and you cut it in half and you set the 2 halves out in the open space, in a day or two, it starts aging pretty rapidly, and that's oxidation of the cells being exposed to, and so if you could somehow keep those cells with by providing them oxidation, you'll keep them from aging so fast.
And then what was the other one? The building blocks.
Broccoli is high in minerals, vitamin C, and it's also high in carotenoids. Carotenoids is a product or an ingredient of a lot of vegetables like carrots, squash, pumpkins, and they provide the pigments for the vegetables. But carotenoids also are very high in vitamin A precursor, which is like the building blocks that your body uses to build vitamin A and utilize it in your system for your different cells and organs.
Which is very cool, because I didn't realize your body could actually, if you had the correct building blocks, create vitamin A. I thought it was only through supplements that
you can get it through supplements. You can also get it. Your body will make it with the right building blocks. It's kind of like Legos being used to make a structure.
And then this was the last one. I made a couple notes because I thought this was so cool. But I was reading about in the research, the ongoing research about phytochemicals, and this was a new concept to me. So the phytochemicals are just natural occurring chemical compounds that are found in plants. So here we have some pea shoots. These will be ready to harvest in just about 4 days. But these natural occurring chemicals play a vital role in plant defense in their first few days. So for the plant defense, plants against pathogens and insects and environmental stresses. But for human consumption, it's linked to antioxidant activity, anti-inflammatory properties, better immune function, cardiovascular function. It's found to inhibit cancer cell growth, and just protects against chronic disease. So I thought that was amazing that the phytochemicals, like the defense mechanisms in those baby plants, the microgreens, can also transfer to like when we consume the microgreens.
Right. It uses the sunlight or the artificial sunlight to produce great benefits.
Yeah. Creation.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Just what God has created through the sunlight. And if we can tap into those resources, we can build better bodies. And micro greens provide nutrition for people that are like vegetarians or vegans and such. They're even, actually I found this out interesting, they're thinking about using it in space exploration.
The microgreens.
The microgreens.
I read that too.
Yeah.
Because it's so efficient. It's
an efficient way of providing nutrients in a small area. You obviously can't have a garden up in a space capsule, but you could have something like this growing.
Very cool. But I want to eat them. I'm going to consume them on Earth.